Okay, we got a lot of people here and a lot of ground to cover. We're at Garden Hills Elementary School, and first off, we'd like everybody to kind of introduce themselves.
I'm Amy Alderman, the principal.
I'm Sissy Cohen. I'm the art teacher.
My name's Damaris. I'm a 5th grader here.
I'm Ariel. I'm a 5th grade here as well.
My name is Osaze, and I'm a 5th grader here too.
And we have a little star of the show here. Who are we with?
This is Jeff Mather, and I'm a site sculptor with Young Audiences at Woodruff Art Center.
And you're one of the reasons why we're here. What we did today was have a little ribbon popping or ribbon snapping ceremony for a sculpture that you put together with a lot of input from the students of the 4th and 5th grade classes, correct?
That's right.
And if you could sort of talk a little bit about your work with Young Audiences and how that spun off into working with Garden Hills.
Right. As a Young Audiences teaching artist, I visit many schools throughout Georgia, and especially in the Atlanta area. And Sissy Cohen, the art teacher here at Garden Hills, and I had been in professional learning situations together and gotten to know each other as colleagues. So we just been plotting for a while to see if we could make something like this happen for Garden Hills. And the principal here, Amy Alderman, is just very receptive to these kinds of innovative programs. So it's been very welcoming situation for me from the start.
Ms. Alderman, talk about the partnership that you've had with Young Audiences over the years and how it's benefited the school.
Well, we're very fortunate because we actually are one of the 4 schools in the state of Georgia that's a pilot school with the Woodruff Art Center. So we've had a long history with Young Audiences, beginning with Smart Start, working with our kindergarten classes, and then last year we did some artist in residence programs with some professional learning through the Woodruff Art Center. So we have been very fortunate to have an ongoing relationship with them ever since I've been at the school, and I know it's gone much longer than that.
Okay, Ms. Cohen, I want to have you take us on a little mini tour here. We're just sort of going to walk through here, have everybody sort of check out what we've got. And can you sort of walk us through this sculpture and how it came about with the students' participation in your class? And we'll just sort of walk through here with them.
All right. Well,
take us on a tour.
Oh, take you on a tour. Well, the tour starts in the art room when Mr. Mather and I worked with the students on developing a concept as to what the sculpture will look like. We used math skills, we used measuring skills, we talked about perspective, and just had a really nice time.
Okay.
And then we finally had a concept that Mr. Mather helped develop by looking at a whole stack of the students' work, and he came up with a concept that had overarching symbols that were the same in many of the drawings.
Let's point to some of these. What do we got here?
Well, some of the triangles.
Okay.
A lot of students used the triangles. Several students used these flying lovely curves in their drawings, and so these were incorporated in the sculpture itself.
Okay. And what was it like getting the students to kind of collaborate on this? This is something where Mr. Mather was taking sort of the best of these ideas, and they were the students were working together to make it happen.
It was not difficult at all. It was a delight. These students worked together beautifully. They were all collaborating, and they were very, very kind to each other and encouraging to each other. And as we were beginning to develop and actually physically build the structure itself, the students worked beautifully together, sharing the duties. As you can imagine, painting was a big success, and everyone wanted to paint. So everyone was given an opportunity to do all the painting, use the sanders. They loved the belt sander was a very big belt. Awesome.
I understand we had an official sander right here, correct?
Yeah.
You had a good time with the sander? And you said it was fairly easy, right? This was an electric sander that you just sort of revved up and started going to town on it?
Yes.
Was this the most fun project you've been involved with since you've been at Garden Hills?
Yes, it was very fun.
What was fun about it? What did you like most about it?
Well, the sanding.
Yeah.
Power tools.
Power tools.
Power tools.
You mentioned something about getting to work with the other students.
Yes.
And what's it like collaborating with other students but still having a good time doing it?
Well, you learn things about the people and what they like to do.
Now, I think we also have a builder in the group. Talk about the building aspects that you were involved with, and you've been building, it seems like, for a while now.
Yes, with my dad. I like just sanding too, as well, and I like just pretty much all of it. Just building it and having a good time with friends.
And you apparently appreciated the painting aspects of this. Talk about some of the painting that we have done here. We've got some reds, we've got some greens and blues, and you've been painting for a little bit, correct? Okay. Talk about some of the painting that we have here.
Well, basically, we've been stain painting a lot, like the little driplets on the arches, and yesterday...
And this is almost like a Jackson Pollock kind of vibe you're going for here, huh?
Absolutely.
Okay. We'll talk about him in another class.
Yesterday we were stain painting the benches, and some of the other students painted the triangles with colors that, when put together, they look really well.
Now, you're fifth graders. You're going to be moving on to middle school soon. Talk a little bit about building something that's going to last for a long time, long after you're out of Garden Hills or middle school or high school. You're going to leave behind something for everybody who comes after you to enjoy. What does that mean to you, to know that you've built something that'll kind of last a while?
It feels really good because it feels that later throughout the years you could come back and you know, you can see something that you built a long time ago and just remember the good old times.
Well, Garden Hills Elementary, Jeff Mather, thank you very much for taking the time, and good luck with this sculpture.
Thank you.